If my eyes are sort of red, please forgive me. It's about 11:30 at night when I'm filming this video, and I've had a full day of everything. But you all know that I love filming videos when the inspiration hits me, which is why I'm so excited that I'm now filming vlogs morning, day, or night. I was reading a letter that a friend wrote to me in, I think, grade 9 or grade 10. And I was reading this letter and it just brought back all of these amazing memories of the two of us together and the summers that we would spend together and all of the conversations that we had. And it was just like the best feeling. But I started thinking about the letters that we hang on to that don't always give us the best feelings. And then I started thinking about the letters that we do hold on to that, yes, give us the best feelings, but maybe don't really help us to move on, if you know what I mean. A lot of times when I'm doing Reiki with a client and they're dealing with a particular issue in life where they're feeling really blocked, like no matter what they do, they just keep repeating the same patterns over and over and over again. One of the things that I like to ask them is about their house, you know, their space. Where do they live? Who do they live with? What does the room look like? Is it organized or is it chaos? And what kinds of things are in the room? Are they sentimental things? Are they things from childhood? You know, these kinds of questions are the things that I ask. And the reason that I ask is because quite often what a lot of us don't realize is that the physical items that we hang on to can energetically and emotionally keep us trapped in time. Okay? Seriously, it can keep us trapped in time. So often people who are surrounded by all of their childhood things or all of their toys or everything from high school, if they're now grown adults, it's almost as if they stay trapped in those earlier times or those adolescent times. They end up having a bit of difficulty transitioning into the things that anchor us in adulthood. It could be relationship, it could be business or finances. Finances is actually a huge one. If you're struggling with your finances, you want to really take a look at the room around you. So where you work, the kinds of things that you're holding on to, as well as your bedroom. Are you holding on to a lot of yearbooks? Are you holding on to a lot of college photos in your bedroom space? Are you holding on to a lot of toys or cards from childhood? It's not to say that you can't keep these things, but if you are struggling in one of these areas, relationship or finances, one of the things that I definitely recommend is that you box those things up, okay? And you put them somewhere where you can always go to them. You know, you can take that trip down memory lane, you can go and enjoy those things, but it's not like your room, your surroundings, and your space is like a, you know, Back to the Future. Actually, maybe it wouldn't be Back to the Future because, well, yeah, kind of like Back to the Future. Actually, Back to the Future is a great reference. If you haven't seen that series, definitely see it. It's a classic, 80s classics. Like, I think everyone's got to see the Back to the Future series. They're so fun. Anyway, it's kind of like being stuck in the past and having that stuck past creating your future. I definitely want to do that. Now, people always ask me, well, what does that mean? Like, because, you know, obviously in your home, you have childhood pictures of you and your siblings growing up, or you and your parents when you were younger. There are photo albums and stuff like that. I'm not concerned about those kinds of things, and you ought not to be concerned about those kinds of things. I'm talking about the sentimental things, things from relationships, or things from periods of time in your life that you either really, really loved, and it's almost like those were the good old days, so you kind of like cling on to that, or like that relationship was like the best relationship ever and you kind of cling on to that. Or it can even be, you know, things that were not so great for you, and it's almost like you're holding on to them because you want to have a reference point, or because you never want to forget about it. So even like the loss of a loved one or the death of a child, right? People sometimes have a very hard time moving on. And listen, I've never lost a child, so I'm not even going to begin to try to even pretend that I know what that feels like. I can only tell you based on the research and based on the experience that I have had working with people who are trying to move on, that sometimes there comes a point for people where it's healthier for them and it allows them or it creates the ability for them to move on if they can package up some of those things and maybe donate them, or put them in a place where they can go to, so maybe the cemetery or the mausoleum, or have a day or a week or a period of time where you celebrate the life of that person, but not so that you're wallowing in that energy every day. These are just some suggestions for all of you if you're feeling blocked. Like I say, if you love having those things around and they absolutely bring you joy and you don't feel any interference whatsoever, keep them, enjoy them, submerge yourself in them, read them, and look at them as often as you want. But if anything that I'm saying to you seems to resonate with you a little bit and feels like it could possibly be true, then definitely try it. Definitely box those things up. Give them away to Salvation Army. Do whatever you need to do so that you can clear your physical space, which is also going to help you to clear your emotional and your energetic space. I hope this video has been super helpful for you. And of course, if you have questions at all, leave them in the comments below. I would be happy to answer them. And also, if you have video requests, you can leave those below too. Hope you all are having a great night. You'll never believe, I keep looking down because I have my little baby here with me. I want to like pick him up and show him to you. I'm gonna try to do this. Hold on, okay?
You want to say hello to everybody? Come.
Just say a quick hello. Oh, guys, I don't think this is gonna work.
Say a quick hello. Just a quick one. Just a quick one. Say hi, everybody. You're kind of mad, aren't you? You're kind of mad.
Guys, he doesn't want to do this, so I'm going to put him down. Anyway, that's Duke. If you've never met him before, he's on my Instagram and my Snapchat all the time. If you want to follow me there, the links are down below. You all have a really great night. I'm going to go and prepare meditation and all of that stuff and get ready for bed. Mwah.